Hi everyone, it's Eric from ecartman12.blogspot.com and welcome to my review of the WinX HD video converter. Now I'm actually going to just launch the application right now. It's in my Launchpad, and this application supports both Windows and Mac. And now here is the actual application presented to you. It's very nice and very straightforward, and anyone can actually get into this and use this straight away as soon as they launch the application. Now I'm just going to start off by going through these few options right here. Add file will allow you to add a file that you have loaded up on your computer, and you'll basically be able to import that file you've got on your computer and convert it to any of these formats you've got right here, which I'll get to later. The more interesting option is YouTube, and if you click onto this, it will allow you to actually download your paste a YouTube URL, and it will allow you to download a YouTube video. And what's interesting about this is that it not only supports YouTube videos, but also Google, Dailymotion, the list goes on. But these three, YouTube, Google, and Dailymotion, are the three more interesting video sites that you'd actually want to download videos from. Now let's actually download a video, but before I do, let's just cover these options very quickly. Remove and clear basically remove the list of conversions you have on this list, which will appear as soon as you import some videos. And then you just have option, which will basically give you some presets and various other sort of customization options. Now let's actually go into Google Chrome, and I've got a video of mine loaded up over here. I'm just going to copy this so I can actually paste it into the YouTube downloader. So let's go back into it, and if I click YouTube, as you can see, a very nice touch is that it already pastes the video into the URL bar right over here. So it saves you a few extra seconds, and you can just instantly click OK. Now it's going to analyze the video, and it'll bring the video up in this menu right over here. And now from this step right here, what you'd like to do then is just go and look at your conversion options. Now you've got a general video, which gives you options like AVI, MP4, AVC, MPEG, WMV, QuickTime Movie, and YouTube. Then you've got the more interesting ones, such as to Apple, which will allow you to convert to the iPad, iPod, iPhone, Apple TV, and Apple TV HD. Now if you click on this bar right over here, it'll give you more detailed options, so you can even convert to the iPhone 5. And if I go into the HD section right over here, this is primarily based for your, say, PlayStation 3, 360, or say your HD TV. I've used the HD MP4 option, and it works really well on my HD TV. Then you've got cell phone options, which allow you to convert video to your Nokia, BlackBerry, to your Android phone. The downside to this, though, is that it's a very limited selection. I don't know anyone who uses these phones anymore, so they should actually have more up-to-date options right over here. Next you have Sony, Microsoft, to DVD, and to music, which is MP3. Now what we're just going to do is go to General Video and just download a smaller file, just so as the conversion will take longer depending on how big the file size is or how much quality you want to be in that file. So we'll convert to MP4, and then you have some more options here. I would advise to keep it to the default as it is, but if you know what you're doing, then you can use stuff like the higher quality engine, which will give higher quality to your video, and you can make various other alterations to the settings. Now we're just going to click Start, and what's going to do with the YouTube video is download it first. Now I've got a very fast internet connection, so we'll download the YouTube video very quickly. As you can see, it only took about 5 seconds just to download this video, and as soon as it's done downloading, it'll start the conversion. Now this also comes down to the processor of your machine. I'm using a mid-2012 MacBook Pro, and as you can see, it's going through the video with 350 frames per second. And the remaining time is only about 14 seconds remaining, so as you can see, we're almost halfway already. And this, like I said, depends on your machine, on how powerful your machine is, but it is very good that this software is still very fast. Now we're almost very close to hitting 100, only about 4 seconds left according to this diagram right over here. And as soon as it's done, it opens the output folder. Now let's just double click on the video, and the video starts playing. Let's just skip through it. What's in this portion of the box? MacBook Pro. Okay, that's enough of my rambling. Let's, for the first time, my network. And since you can't see the keyboard, I will just put the password in. And as you can see, the YouTube video is downloaded, and it is of very good quality. And this is more of those if I just cross this off, this is just one of those general video sections that I haven't even shown you a HD video section, and that will basically give you much higher quality. It will take longer for the video to actually convert and download, but it's to tell you the truth, it's worth it, and that's what you expect. The higher the quality conversion, the longer it will obviously take to convert. So that's basically the gist of it. Not only can you do this with YouTube videos, you can, as I said, add your own video files, like say family videos, anything that you'd like to convert to any of these formats. You can do so, and I'm going to click back into Apple right over here. And if you click on something like, say, to the Apple iPad, you can see these profile settings actually change whenever you click on these different options right over here. So if I click onto iPad, I can change between iPad conversions, and you even have the iPad mini here, which is a very nice touch, and the iPad 3. And if I click on the Apple TV, I'd get more options as well. And if I go on to cell phones, if I click on the BlackBerry, it'll give me options for the BlackBerry Bold 99 and 9700. And to general, just general for any sort of mobile phone. And then you'll get more specifics for, say, Nokia mobile phones, and then Zen and PDA, etc. So a very good, nice variety of options. I do wish that there were actually more and more up-to-date options, as if I go to cell phone and click on Android, as I showed you earlier, no one uses these phones anymore, so there should be a better option, some better options than this. But this software is just going to get better over time. So that's that right there. The software, as you can see, works very, very well. If there's any problems, yes, there is still one problem I noticed, and that is if I actually show you this little message right here. I had to actually uninstall, then reinstall this software, as I got this error message over here. The VT Decoder XPC service quit unexpectedly. Now this just happens once, I'll forgive it, but whenever I'm trying to deal with video, quite a few times this happens, as there was an issue when I actually tried to convert to an MP4 HD video. I don't know exactly how that happened, why this error message started appearing, but it did. It was very irritating and very annoying, and really could be considered a deal breaker. However, I uninstalled the software and then I reinstalled it. I have never experienced this again. So maybe it was just a one-off that I experienced it, as now I'm really enjoying the software. Now the developers of WinXDVD were very kind to send me 5 serial numbers so I can give them away to you guys and girls. The only catch is that the giveaway codes are only compatible with the Mac versions of the software. I did previously give away 5 codes for the Windows version, but stay tuned and I will soon have more giveaways available. Now, entering the competition couldn't be simpler. All you will have to do is post a comment below and you'll be entered into the competition. But please do let me know if you have a Windows or Mac computer, so I can give the codes away to those who would get the full benefit from them. That's it. You don't need a Facebook or Twitter account or anything like that in order to enter. The closing date is on the 20th of March, so get commenting before that date. Anyone can enter. This is an international giveaway. So thank you very much for watching. Please thumbs up, comment and subscribe, and I'll see all of you in the next video.